Hello, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending on where you are. But right now, it is morning time here in Ghana.
Ghana, Accra.
Ghana, Accra. Right. So, as you see us, we're not here for no fashion show or anything like that. We just go with the mood and we come to you as we are. Not naked, but as we are at that moment. I don't know if you're, we'll leave that one alone, right? So anyways, today we've had some question on to share how we come to a resolution in our differences, our daily stuff. Some days are just perfect, no issues, no anything. But then some days be like, because I swear we both.
Well, I personally strongly believe it happens in every home. It happens in every relationship, So the fact that, a lot of people see us to be beautiful couples, a lot of people think we do not have issues, we really, really do have our own issues, but it's just a matter of how we go about it, how we solve it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we kind of want to share maybe one of our incidents, how we handle it. But for the most part, we will share that here shortly. But for the most part, it's on communicating, being calm, breathing. Sometimes which be my problem when I get all excited and it could go bad for me sometimes, but not often. But I have a moment or two. But it's all about all those things and then helping the other understand you. And so I say that because our cultures are different. Our words, our meanings are different. We can say the same word, but it means something different to each one of us.
I don't think it's the same word. I think we make a sentence, but then to you it means a different thing, and then to me it means a different thing.
Right. So it's the
same
word or sentence.
Sometimes I end up telling you that, don't forget you are speaking English, and this is what it means.
And what am I speaking? If you guys hear me talking right now, is this not English?
Yeah, she's speaking English.
And so is he.
No, listen, she is speaking English, but I try to let her understand what she's saying. I try to let her understand the meaning of what she's saying, even though she's been speaking English all her life. Here in Ghana, we are being taught English. So when you say something, the way I would understand it would be different from how, she's trying to mean. Like, okay, so she just makes a statement. I'll be like, nope. So this is what you said, and this is how I understand it. And that is English. Do you get it? But then...
You see how this goes? So you can understand how it takes patience and straight communicating and just helping the other person understand you and what you're saying. And so that's what we do. So this is Major. He's training this dog here this week. So just bear with us on the dog. He's trying to be part of the show. Who all doesn't want to have attention, right? So anyway, he just wanted to make his little cameo. Okay, so anyways, hey, come. You hit the camera. Come. Excuse us for a second. Yeah. It's okay.
She's trying to get on our camera. The camera stand, sorry.
Okay, so anyways, so how we get through these things, like I said, you see, we could go back and forth like this sometimes, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Excuse me for a second while you explain a little more while I try to move the dog. Come on.
All right, so, well, we do have our own issues, and then, we have our own way of solving them as well. But like I do tell my wife, we would have issues, but then it's just how we solve it, For example, she can be upset with me and she'll be like, well, she wants to go out for a drive. I'll be like, well, as you wish, So she'll be angry and then she'll just drive out. And I'll be in here or probably maybe get my workout clothes together and then just hit the road. For example, last week we had an issue and then I just stepped out of the house. And guess what? I did a 16.5 kilometer walk, which is about how many miles?
Almost 10 miles.
That is almost 10 miles. of walking, and it took me 2 hours 45 minutes to do that.
Okay, so So how we get through this? An example of one of our situations or arguments. The crate. So the crate thing. Oh, that day. I would say, so maybe that week, we were having a little bit of communicating issues, and me saying our communication is not right, our communication this. And so I guess maybe that was one of those moments that particular day that he got fed up with hearing my communication. Maybe he was going through something that I didn't know about, and me saying it that day just triggered something. So we were talking about a crate. Now, mind you, I have a metal crate for my dog to go into. He said he has one that he wants to use for the dog that he's training. And I'm like, well, I think my crate would be good enough. But he said, no, it's not strong enough. And I was like, okay, well, we'll go get yours. And he was trying to figure out if it would fit into the car. So I said, is it foldable so you can put it in? Which I never got an answer. But so we went to go get it. It was a wood box doghouse. So America, we see that wood box with the door and the windows. It's a doghouse.
Well, I'm very happy she said in America. And we here in Ghana, to us, that is a crate.
Okay, see, so that was the problem. Like, we was not communicating with that, and I felt like he wasn't listening to me. I felt like he was just getting mad at me because I kept trying to explain to him, this crate thing. And I was like, babe, it's communication that we need. You help me break it down. And we just got into a big thing because he was frustrated with me keep saying communication. I was getting mad because he wasn't hearing me, and it got into this whole thing where I just got irritated, and then we came home. We went through a day of not talking. We went through a night, and that's what we said we would never do, is go through a night without talking. So we went through a night without talking. But that next morning, we drove off because we had a job to do that morning. So we still do what we need to do and communicate through those moments. So we got to it where we're sitting.
Because in as much as we do have our issues, money is very important in this house.
Right, so that's no matter what. We
definitely
got to talk to each other.
No matter the arguments we have, once there's money on the way, we will do what we need to do to get the money.
So we got there, and while we were waiting on our client, we took that moment to just talk about what happened the day before.
And that was at the beach.
So, we talked, and we both sat and we listened. We let each other talk, and then we just told each other how we felt and what we got out of that and what it was meaning to us. And we both got to understand each other, and it ended very well. And then
it ended on a very, very good note, on a real positive one.
Right.
So,
and then the day just took its course, and then it was crazy because that night, I had just told him like a couple of days before that we've never had makeup sex. Oh my goodness, you guys. We did that night. And that morning, I swear, I felt like that day just never existed. So, everybody goes through them. We have
But just so you guys know, too, irrespective of our age difference, our sex life is so good. It's very great.
Yeah.
And it is outstanding, guys. Trust me. Maybe one day.
Look, nobody can make me blush, but right now he's got me like.
Maybe one day I might record the scenes from our bedroom.
Oh yeah, right. That'll be one. I don't think YouTube will let that one play.
Yeah, maybe one day. You never know. So you guys can see.
Maybe another discussion or something, but for right now, we'll leave that right there. So, but we just wanted to share with you guys that everybody has these problems. Everybody goes through these problems, but it's just how you end them.
Right.
And some situations are not going to get solved right away. Not within, it might not even be that same day, because you need time just to chill out, rethink things, let things sink in, and then just think about how it went, how you could have done different, how they could have done different. And then when that moment comes, when you're both settled and relaxed and you're in a better mind frame, then you could talk about it. And then, because at that time you're more relaxed, you're more acceptable to listening. And then you have a better way to express yourself because you figured out a different way to talk than how you did at that moment when you was going through the problems.
Exactly.
So we hope that this has helped somebody, and You know, we're just trying to reach everybody and let them know that.
But before you finish, so one thing that personally I have realized is that anytime I have issues with my wife, it looks like the best place we end up solving these issues and getting back to normal is spending time with nature. Because personally, I'm the type that I love to hang around nature, which includes the beach, you know. So it's either we are at the beach, and then thank God we stay just about 20 minutes or 15 minutes drive from the beach.
From the beach.
You know, so anytime we have issues, we drive there, we get our pack, maybe our lunch box with some few stuff, you know, we get our little bitty tents, and then just go sit there, enjoy ourselves, talk, and then by the time we come home, it's as if we just got married.
And another one is sometimes I'll come up to him and I'll just start massaging him. Just massaging him, and I say, babe.
She likes to do that, and guess what I like to do? Whenever I pass, she passes by me, she gets a very good spank.
Oh, spank, spank.
Anyways, that's just by the way, anyways.
So yeah, so you guys just do your best at communicating and taking time for yourself to cool down so you guys can bring this issue back up together so it can get resolved. Because if you don't resolve it, you'll be carrying around that anger, that resentment. You'll start feeling a certain way towards your partner, and it just never ends well. So deal with that, let that go, and be done. Don't bring it back up.
But always know that once you have issues at home, you know, do not try to solve the issues while you are angry, while you are upset. Trust me, it wouldn't work.
Just calm down, take some time, and then come back.
Make sure the two of you are calm, and then you guys will just talk about it, you know. And trust me, it works like magic. Sometimes if you think that it's not going to work that day, just calm down. Probably when you guys get to bed, or maybe the next day, you guys just talk about it, and then...
And tell your partner, babe, look, tonight, now it's not the time. Let me calm down, and we'll come back to this when I'm more calmer.
But another thing is that you need to make sure you get arrogance out of your life if you are married. Because if you are arrogant, then you will be feeling some sort of way to tell your partner you are sorry. You know, dang, that's not what you need, guys.
It took some time to get there.
You know, if you're arrogant, trust me, your relationship wouldn't last long at all. I bet you. You know, because telling your partner you are sorry, you feel so big, you know. And don't be shy.
Right.
He or she is your partner.
And you have to say sorry with true meaning. Because I can just be like, babe, I'm sorry. But do I really mean it? Did it sound like I meant it? No, you have to be like, babe, I am truly sorry for what I did. And this is what I'm sorry for. Because if they don't know why you're apologizing, then it really doesn't mean anything. Because in your head, you can be like, I'm going to just tell them I'm sorry. But, you know. It's whatever.
And then you don't need money to let someone know you are sorry. You know, some people think that, oh, I need to buy my wife this, I need to get my partner that for her to know I'm sorry. No, if you can't afford it, does it mean you can't apologize? Hell no. You know, so
look at him.
Just make it work, guys. You know, just make it work. I apologized to her several times without even spending a dime. You know, but when the money is there, she knows it.
He's very romantic.
When the money is there, we go to the some of the 5-star hotels in Ghana. You know, we go there, we eat whatever we want to eat and do whatever we want to do. You know, but if you don't have the money, just do what you can to make it work.
Right.
You know?
So we hope this helps somebody. Hope this answers some questions. What do we say? That we have more videos coming of different things.
We have a very great interview this coming Saturday, guys.
Right.
You can't afford to miss it. Just like the one we had with Calvin. This one is just amazing.
The lady we're
just like the one we had with Calvin. So you guys should just watch out for that one, and then
our wedding.
Right.
Our wedding video we haven't posted.
So the
yet.
wedding video, I haven't worked on that because
very intense.
You know, it's something else.
Right.
And probably just because of the music in the background, you know, YouTube. You know, you guys know YouTube, you know. So Charlie, let's see how best I can work on that, and then put that together for you guys to have a look at it. You know,
right.
So
because it was a beautiful day, you guys.
It was so beautiful, you know.
So, anyways, we thank you. Please, I know a lot of you guys may watch but not subscribe, but we need you to subscribe. It's not that.
That is very important. If you don't subscribe, you are going to buy us lunch.
And so it's not
whether
really,
you like it or not.
it's not really about a lot of people are doing a lot of videos because they're trying to get money, which is fine. Let's get your hustle on. Like, shoot, we're doing all kinds of stuff too to get our hustle on as well. We can make some money, we can make some money, but the more subscribers we have, the more we know that the content that we're putting out is something that people want to see. So subscribe, and don't just like, subscribe and let us know, okay, we got people watching us, so we know that we want to put more stuff out for you guys to look at. Okay, whether if it's our relationship or it's other things in the world that's going on out here in Ghana, or anything else that we may bring you guys, because we would like to, for one, keep you entertained, because we like to entertain, at least I do, you know, you're entertained, you know, or just keep you informed about different things. And so please subscribe, like, and share so more can subscribe. And we thank you very much. We wish you guys blessed and beautiful life, and till next time.